Hello and welcome to today's video. Thank you for always making time to watch my videos. If you find this video useful, please consider subscribing and interacting with me on the comment section. Today we will look at the Vlookup function. This is probably the most common used function, especially when dealing with large data sets. Before we get into a practical example on how to use Vlookup, let's have a look at how this function works. Vlookup looks for a value in the leftmost column of a table or range and then returns a value in the same row from the column you specify. The function simply consists of 4 parts separated by commas. This is the lookup value, the table array, the column index number, and the range lookup. This is what the parts in the function mean. The lookup value is the value you want to look for. The table array is where you want to look for the value. The column index number is the column number in the range containing the value you're looking for. And finally, range lookup is where you choose to either return an approximate or an exact match to the value. In the illustration, we are looking for the department where employee number E004 works. Using the function, the employee number must be on the leftmost column, otherwise the function will not work as expected. The employee number therefore becomes our lookup value. The range or table containing the data becomes the table array, and the column 3 of the data range becomes the column index number. We will see how you choose for the range lookup in our practical example. Let us now dive in to our example. With me, I have a list of employees containing the employment number, the employee name, the address, the city, salary percentage increase, and the bonus amount. I'm required to get the bonus amount for employee number E001. I will therefore use the Vlookup function. In this case, our lookup value is employee number E018. The table array is the entire range occupied by the data. Column index number is 6. And finally, as mentioned earlier, we get to choose between an approximate or exact match by either selecting true or false. In our case, we want the exact match, and we therefore set the range lookup to false. This function returns a value of 10,075. If we now move to the row containing employee number E018, the bonus amount is equal to the value returned by the formula, meaning that our formula is correct. If we change the employee number to E005, the value automatically updates to 5,000. Let us now look at another example where you have more than one value to look up for in a different sheet. In this case, a sales department wants to know the employee names, the salary percentage increase, and the bonus amount awarded to them. We will therefore use the Vlookup function. In this formula, the lookup value is employee number E009. The table array will be the same range as we had in our first example. The column index number is 2. And finally, the range lookup is false. This formula returns employee name as Shalene. We will now do the same to get the values of salary percentage increase and the bonus amount. Since the lookup value and the table array for the three fields are the same, we can simply copy the formula we used to get the employee name, but this time replace the column index number with the respective numbers for the two formulas. The column index for the salary percentage increase is 5, while that of the bonus amount is 6. Let us now confirm whether the returned values from the range are correct. As you can see, the name is Shalene, percentage is 12%, and the bonus amount is 48,350. The values are therefore correct. To save time on getting the remaining values, you can now autofill the formula down to the last employee number. Let us try and see what happens. You will realize that we have errors on employees number E001, E002, and E003. This is one of the most common errors when using Vlookup function. This is why our original table array was A3 through to F106. However, as you autofill the formula down, the table array keeps on moving the rows further down. This puts the three employees out of range and therefore cannot be found, resulting to the error. To fix this, you should always make sure that your table array is static. You can achieve this by either inserting the $sign to your range reference or create a named range. In this case, we will insert the $sign. Now put your cursor on the table array range in the formula and then press F4 key on the keyboard. The range automatically changes to 1 with the $sign, meaning it is now static. Do this to other two cells and then autofill the formula again. You can now see that the error is cleared. This is how you correctly use the Vlookup function in any data set. Just in case you have any question regarding this video or a suggestion to the topics you would like me to cover, you can either comment below or write me an email to the following email address. Thank you again for watching and remember to subscribe. See you on the next video.